All right, so today we're going to be looking at how food can help your vision.
Yeah.
And we're going to be going through a health podcast
Okay.
that talked about 10 different foods. And we're going to be looking at, kind of the benefits of each.
That's good.
Hopefully extracting some actionable advice that our listeners can use.
Absolutely.
So I guess maybe we can start with...
Well, I think a good place to start is with blueberries.
Okay.
Because, we're all staring at screens all day.
Yeah, for sure.
And blueberries are really good for eye strain.
Interesting.
Oh.
I mean, I know they're supposed to be good for you in general, but I never really thought about them for my eyes.
Well, they have these antioxidants called anthocyanins.
Okay.
And what they do is they strengthen the capillaries
Uh-huh.
that deliver blood to your retinas.
And so that, I guess, helps with eye strain. How so?
Well, they deliver oxygen and all those essential nutrients
Okay.
to your retinas. So, yeah, they just keep your eyes healthy.
So it's like a direct boost to your eye. That's really interesting.
Yep. And then another good one is dark chocolate.
All right, so now we're talking.
Yeah.
So what makes dark chocolate so good for your eyes?
Well, it's got these things called flavonoids,
Okay.
which are also antioxidants.
Uh-huh.
And they're really good for blood flow
Okay.
to the eyes.
So it helps keep those capillaries healthy.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And plus, they can improve your vision clarity.
Oh, wow.
And they also protect your corneas and lenses from damage,
Interesting.
which is important for preventing age-related vision loss.
Okay, so dark chocolate after dinner, officially part of my routine now.
Yep.
I have to ask, though, does it have to be like the super dark bitter kind?
Well, you want at least 70% cocoa.
Okay.
The higher the percentage,
Uh-huh.
the more flavonoids.
Makes sense.
But, don't eat too much.
Yeah, of course, moderation is key.
Right.
So maybe shifting gears a little bit, we've talked about, preventing eye strain,
Yeah.
but what about age-related?
Yeah.
Decl-
So for that, we can look to things like oranges and other citrus fruits.
Okay.
Because they're rich in vitamin C.
Okay, so we all know vitamin C is good for your immune system.
Right.
But what does it do for your eyes?
Well, it helps build collagen,
Okay.
which is important for the structure of your eye.
So it's literally like
Yeah.
fortifying the structure of your eye.
Yeah, the cornea and the lens especially.
Interesting.
And that's why it can help prevent things like cataracts and macular degeneration.
Yeah, those are some serious conditions.
Yeah.
So how much vitamin C do you think people should be getting, and how can they get it?
Well, a glass of orange juice is a good start.
Yeah.
But, you can also squeeze some lemon or lime in your water.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you can add it to salads, fish.
Yeah. Okay, good tips.
All right.
So the podcast we're looking at also talks about
Mm.
leafy greens,
Yeah.
spinach and kale being really good.
Right.
What makes them so good for eye health?
They have lutein and zeaxanthin. Okay.
And those are antioxidants
Mhm.
that are like natural sunglasses.
What do you mean by that?
They protect your eyes from light,
Oh,
the sun, and from your devices.
interesting. So they're filtering out that harmful light before it even reaches your eye.
Yeah. And then they also concentrate in your macula,
Okay.
which is the central part of your retina.
Uh-huh.
And that's like your sharp, detailed vision.
Okay.
And they protect that area from
Huh.
free radicals.
Free radicals. What are those?
Those are unstable molecules
Okay.
that damage cells.
And so those are the things that are contributing to aging.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a chain reaction of damage.
Okay. So kale and spinach are helping us maintain that sharp vision
Yeah,
as we get older.
right.
I'm not a huge salad person. Do you have any tips for people like me?
Yeah, put it in a smoothie.
Okay.
You won't even taste it.
Yeah, that's true.
Or you could add it to an omelet or frittata.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea too.
Okay.
What about carrots?
Do they actually help you see in the dark?
Well, not quite,
Okay.
but they're good for night vision. They have beta carotene,
Uh-huh.
which converts to vitamin A,
Okay.
which is essential for eye health.
So there is some truth to what our parents told us.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So vitamin A is good for the photoreceptor cells in your retina,
Okay.
especially the ones for low light conditions.
Interesting.
And if you don't have enough vitamin A, you can actually get night blindness.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yep.
Okay, so carrots helping those cells function
Mm-hmm.
at night.
Yeah. And you can also get beta carotene from sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Another good source.
So we've got our leafy greens,
Yeah.
our citrus, our
Mhm.
carrots.
Yep.
What other kinds of foods are good for our eyes?
Well, let's move on to protein.
Okay.
Eggs are a really good one.
Oh, interesting. I never really thought of eggs as being good for my eyes.
Well, they have lutein and zeaxanthin.
Oh, wow. So that's like the leafy greens.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they also have vitamin E and zinc.
So they're offering lots of protection.
Yeah, they protect you from blue light
Okay.
and oxidative stress.
Which is what we were talking about before.
Right.
Okay, so how should people be eating their eggs?
Well, you can scramble them,
Yeah.
fry them.
Uh-huh.
You can make an omelet or a frittata.
Yeah.
You could hard boil them and put them in a salad.
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah, or you could even bake them.
Okay, cool.
So lots of options.
Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, and then the last protein we'll talk about is salmon.
Okay, so salmon? Why is salmon so good for your eyes?
Well, it has those omega-3 fatty acids,
Uh-huh.
DHA and EPA,
Okay.
and those are really important for the cell membranes in your eyes.
So they're helping keep those cells healthy
Yeah.
and functioning.
Yep, and they're also good for dry eyes,
Oh, wow.
which is a problem for a lot of people.
Yeah, especially as you get older.
Yeah, they help with tear production,
Okay.
keep your eyes lubricated.
So that's important.
Yeah. And they can also help prevent macular degeneration.
Wow, so salmon really is a superfood
Yeah.
for your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the biggest fan of salmon. Do you have any other suggestions for people like me?
Yeah, you can try mackerel sardines or tuna, or you can also get plant-based omega-3s
Okay,
from flaxseed, chia seeds, or walnuts.
great. I'll have to try those.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good place to stop.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of really great information
Yeah.
about foods that can boost our eye health, from preventing digital eye strain
Uh-huh.
to protecting against age-related decline.
Yep.
So we talked about blueberries and dark chocolate, citrus fruits,
Mm-hmm.
leafy greens,
Yep.
carrots,
Mhm.
eggs, and salmon.
Yes.
So we'll be back in a flash with more insights on how to boost your eye health through diet.
Great.
All right, so we're back,
Yeah.
and we've got more foods to talk about.
We do.
So what's next?
Well, how about vitamin E?
Okay, so I know that's an antioxidant, but why is it important for eye health specifically?
Well, it protects your cells from free radical damage,
Right.
and that can lead to oxidative stress,
Yeah.
which, we talked about before, and that can really damage your eyes.
So it's helping to slow down the aging process
Yeah.
in our eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I know you said before that contributes to things like macular degeneration.
Yeah, and cataracts.
Okay, so what are some good sources of vitamin E?
Well, almonds are really good.
Oh, I love almonds.
Yeah.
What are some good ways to eat them besides just snacking on them?
Well, you can have almond butter.
Yeah.
You can put them in smoothies or on salads,
Mm-hmm.
oatmeal,
Okay,
lots of things.
cool. What about sunflower seeds?
Those are good too.
Okay.
They also have a lot of vitamin E,
Mm-hmm.
and they have zinc.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so what does zinc do?
Well, it helps transport vitamin A
Oh, okay.
from your liver to your retina.
So it's like a delivery system.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And zinc is also good for night vision and for preventing age-related vision problems.
Oh, wow. So sunflower seeds are a good one to add to the list.
Yeah, you can put them on salads or trail mix or just eat them plain.
Yeah, that's a good snack.
Yeah.
So we've talked about all these foods,
Mm-hmm.
but is there anything else people can do
Yeah,
to support their eye health?
absolutely.
Right.
Well, what about protecting your eyes from the sun?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
I mean, we always wear sunscreen
Right.
to protect our skin,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't always think about our eyes.
Yeah, and those UV rays can cause a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Cataracts, macular degeneration.
so sunglasses are key.
Yeah, and make sure they block UVA and UVB rays.
Okay, good tip.
What about all the time we spend on screens?
Yeah, that's a good question.
That blue light can be a problem.
Okay.
It can cause eye strain and fatigue,
Yeah.
and it can even disrupt your sleep.
So should we just get rid of our phones and computers?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Just take breaks.
Okay.
The 20-20-20 rule.
Right. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That's a good reminder.
And you can also adjust the brightness and color temperature of your screens.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of devices have like a night mode or blue light filter.
Mhm.
That can be helpful.
Okay. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah. And then, of course, don't forget about regular eye exams.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah.
Catch any problems early on.
Yeah. And if you have any persistent eye discomfort,
Yeah.
like dryness or itching or blurred vision,
Mm-hmm.
see an eye doctor.
Right. That makes sense.
So, yeah, those are just some additional tips.
This has been so helpful.
Good.
We've learned about foods,
Yeah.
lifestyle habits,
Mm-hmm.
and the importance of regular eye exam.
All connected.
I feel like I've got a whole new toolbox
Yeah.
for taking care of my vision.
I'm glad to hear that.
So we've covered a lot of ground,
Yeah.
but there's still more to explore.
There is.
So stay tuned for part 3. we're going to delve into the science behind the connection
Mm-hmm.
between diet and vision,
Okay.
and how you can personalize your approach to eye health.
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're back,
Yeah,
and we've talked about all these amazing foods,
we have.
but I'm curious, like, is there any actual scientific evidence to back all this up?
Oh, yeah, there's tons of research.
Yeah.
One big study is the ARED study.
Okay.
It stands for Age-Related Eye Disease Study, and it was done by the National Eye Institute.
Okay.
And they found that a certain combination of antioxidants and zinc could really reduce your risk of macular degeneration.
So it's not just like people
Okay.
saying, oh yeah, this is good for your eyes.
Right.
There's actual research behind it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's just one study.
Okay.
There are lots of others showing that diets that are high in fruits and vegetables
Mm-hmm.
and omega-3s
Yeah.
can lower your risk of all sorts of eye problems.
That's great to hear.
Yeah.
So I guess like it's never too early to start thinking about
Exact.
eye health.
Yeah, you don't have to wait till you're older to
Right.
start taking care of your eyes.
So even if you're young,
Yeah.
you can benefit from
Yeah.
these foods.
Mhm.
That's great advice.
It's like an investment
Yeah.
in your future vision.
It is. And it's kind of like
Yeah.
we teach kids to brush their teeth and wash their hands.
Right.
We should also be teaching them
Like-
about how to eat
Exactly.
for healthy eyes.
Yeah, make it fun.
Yeah.
You know, get them involved in cooking,
Exactly.
that kind of thing.
Now, I know you mentioned before that like
Yeah,
there's no one-size-fits-all approach
right.
when it comes to nutrition.
Everyone's different.
So can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah. So, you know, your age,
Uh,
your genetics, your lifestyle, your overall health,
mm-hmm.
all these things can affect what you need.
Okay.
So what works for one person
Yeah.
might not work for another.
No. So it's really about
Yeah,
finding what works for you.
exactly. And that's why it's good to talk to a doctor or a dietitian.
Okay.
They can help you figure out what you need.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And it's never too late
Uh-huh.
to make changes.
That's true.
You know, even small changes
Yeah.
can make a big difference.
So what are some final takeaways?
Okay, well, your eyes are precious. Take care of them. Eat the right foods.
Yeah.
Protect them from the sun.
Uh-huh.
Be mindful of screen time.
Right.
And you can help keep your vision healthy for years to come.
I love that advice.
Good.
So thank you so much for sharing all this
You're welcome.
amazing information
My pleasure.
about eye health.
Yeah,
I feel like I've learned so much.
good. I'm glad.
And I'm definitely inspired to take better care of my own eyes.
Yeah.
And to all of you listening, thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this deep dive
Absolutely.
in eye health.
Yeah.
And we hope you learned
Yeah.
a lot of great tips for keeping your eyes healthy.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring,
Yes.
keep learning,
Uh-huh.
and keep those eyes bright.
Absolutely.